Dr. Harry Benjamin. I am a Jamaican American and I have the privilege of starting off my career as a medical doctor back in Jamaica. And soon after became an entrepreneur distributing automobiles. Then I got into the network marketing space in 2010, mainly because the automobile business that we built it for over 16 years. We did very well, earned millions of dollars. But then we were hit very hard by the financial crisis of 2008, and it landed us in a deep financial valley. We were able to get ourselves out and back on our feet because of the network marketing industry. I really appreciate that industry a lot because it helped us to turn things around for our family. We've been in the industry for the last 13 years. July 21st will be my 13th year anniversary, getting registered in the network marketing industry. And I've been involved all that time through now. In 2020, I had the privilege of being introduced to this new community, even though I'm still a part of a business that I built before, back from starting 2010 to now in network marketing, and it continues to pay us money and it's done very well. But we now have an opportunity to participate in another one, and here's so great that is. While we the one that we did before, that one is still, let me turn this off. That one is still contributing income to us, and we're earning money every month from that one that we built. I built it from 2010 to 2018, and it continues to pay us income. And I have not been doing any work on that platform since 2018 to now. That's almost 5 years. I have not done a presentation like this on Zoom. I have not tried to sign up any new members into that company. And every month they have paid my wife and I commissions that we use to take care of things that are important to us. So I love the model because it creates what's called residual income. That's income that you earn, you do something once, and you keep earning money over and over again based on your initial efforts. So I love the model. So in 2020, I got introduced to this new community. Xtreamfx Global Academy is the name. It wasn't Xtream in 2020, it became Xtream in 2021. But it was really a blessing to get into the space. So I started off as an affiliate. And what does that mean? I started off marketing Xtreamfx Global Academy to people. So I joined first. I paid $160. It was $100 and something at the time, but now it's $168 or $399 to register as an affiliate. You could join as an affiliate basic, or you could join as an affiliate pro. So what Xtream offers to us is an education first. The first thing is that we are a financial services organization. So we offer firstly the education, how to trade and make money from the financial markets in the world. There's $7.3 trillion available to us. The second thing is that we have financial services, whether it's credit building, personal credit, business credit, consumer financing, loans, real estate, education, etc. And then we have these health and wellness products in our health and wellness division of our company, which you could use for your personal use, or you could market and make money. So I started off as an affiliate back in 2020, as I mentioned, paid a little over $100. You could do the same thing if you choose to, or you could join the education program or take advantage of other services, just depending on what you want. So after I paid that initial payment, I went on to introduce people, very similarly to how you're being introduced as well, right, Diana? And you know what this is about is really you just looking at what we're doing, and if you choose to take advantage of it, wonderful. And I know others have joined us as well as we continue to share. Welcome, Andrea Duncan. Andrea Dennis. Welcome, Joan from Antigua. But Andrea Dennis, if you could type in the chat where you're streaming in from, I would love to know. I'd love to know where you're streaming in from. So I started off by introducing people to the community and started earning $500 a month, then $1,000, $2,000. I've earned as much as $2,500 in a single week, right? In 2020, when we were like, everybody was locked up at home, it was very easy for people to come on Zoom. So we were able to sign up a lot of people at that time. Right now, I earn $500 a week from the company based on the size of our team, which is an extra $2,000 US per month that myself and my family earns from this company. Now, the education is something that we started doing after. So what happened is that we joined first. When we joined first as affiliates. So when we joined as affiliates. And then after earning commissions, I started turning my attention to the education. The education teaches us how to trade. So I can now trade, but before I didn't have any idea what trade was. I was totally lost. All right. And the first time I saw something called a chart, I got a headache. But now our daughter, she's 15. She's also gone through this education. She's been able to trade and withdraw money from the market. She's still learning. I am still learning. A lot of us are still learning. Many of us, Kamala is doing really well. She's a very active trader that trades and makes money, thousands of dollars. Okay, Andrea, welcome from Cayman. So the education here is very powerful. So Nadex binary options, the safe to trade. Okay, so the safe to trade, I'm going to dive into that a bit today. And then the Core Academy. The Core Academy is for personal development. So we're going to need one of these packages, which is a monthly package if you're new to trading. If you have a student ID, you pay $89. And if you don't, you pay $99. And then you could also buy the Nadex and Forex together for $159. So the basic Forex, what do you receive for your $99 a month? What you're going to receive are access to the library, Forex library to watch videos to learn. Secondly, you have access to live classes with master traders that you can attend. Thirdly, you have the video library, the archive of the live sessions. So the live sessions with the master traders and the educators, they're recorded for you to watch them again. And then the fourth thing that we have are trade ideas. Well, trade ideas are messages that you receive in your education, real ideas in the market that you could use to make money. But in the beginning, because we're new, we need to go through them practicing in a fake demo account before you put any live money in the market. So we should not be in a hurry to put live money in the market. We should be in a hurry to learn the trading. $199 a month is US 30 Academy. If you want to go up to that high level of education, that would be a benefit to you as well. And then our safety trade technology, this is a game changer. It is a game changer. And I really mean that, all right? It's $599 to enroll for a 1-year license. After you have enrolled with the 1-year license, then you pay $75 a month, all right? $75 a month after you have enrolled with the $599. So most of us generally start off as an affiliate, right? That's how most of us start off. We pay a little over $100 to get registered. And if you do it like myself, like Joan, like Bridget, like Kamala, many of us, what we've done is that we've introduced people to the company, earn commissions, and then use those commissions to buy the safety trade product. So I didn't have to buy this out of my pocket. What my family did was pay the first $168, all right, which I'm going to show you here. Well, it was 100 and I think whatever it was at that time. All right, so no, it's 168 or 399. 399 was not available when I joined. If it was, I would have started with that package, right? And then we went ahead and started introducing people to the company. The company pays us $25 per affiliate that joins, and then we can also receive $150 for every affiliate pro. So if I enroll somebody with the $168 package, I'd receive $25. And you'd do the same thing if you did that, right? If you enroll somebody with a $399 package, you'd receive $150. So this part of the program can help you to earn those commissions based on the members that you enroll directly. But the total number of members in your group pays you a weekly bonus called a residual income bonus, where every month, some of us earn $500 a month, right? You see it here. Some of us earn $1,000 a month. Some of us earn $2,000. One person ran out $5,000. And we're seeking to have people grow through these higher ramps, which is now starting to happen, okay? Now you could use this money to offset buying the technology, because here's the game changer. The game changer is the safety trade technology, okay? This is the game changer. It is a simple way of using colors to identify opportunities to make money, okay? I'm gonna put on this chart something that's being traded live right now, because this can be traded right now from your home, wherever you are. You could literally do this right now and make money, okay? And I mean it. I'm not trying to sound hype, I'm not trying to, make it sound greater than it is. If you have this system, you can literally be making money today, okay? All right. So let me just, for clarity, let me just help to understand my audience. I take a little bit more time in this presentation that we do, I do this once a day. In fact, I do this 7 days a week, right? Where sometimes I'm unable to because of maybe another event, but once I'm available, I jump on here 1 hour per day, Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern. We take about a half an hour to an hour, and we explain the safety trade technology, okay, and answer some questions and stuff. All right, hey Joan, Antigua in the house. All right. So just for clarity, I want to understand who does not know anything about trading. You're new, you've never traded before. And if you're on the line, I'd love for you to unmute. Andrea Dennis, have you ever traded before? Timothy Dennis, have you ever traded before?
No, I haven't.
That's cool. Great. Where are you streaming from? Where are you streaming from?
Antigua.
Oh, nice. Welcome. All right. Andrea. All right. I think Andrea said you're streaming from Cayman, right? If I was to be Andrea.
Yeah,
Andrea.
Yes.
Awesome.
No, I'm not doing trading at present.
Have you ever traded before?
Somewhat.
Somewhat. All right. When you say somewhat, you're familiar with MT4, you've set up a broker account. What would you say somewhat means?
Well, the somewhat means that a family member is a person that does it, and I follow along. So I'm still lost.
Okay. All right. I understand you. All right, then. And thank you very much. Are you related to Timothy, Andrea? Both of you have the same last name.
No,
Okay.
not.
All right. He's not your long lost cousin, right?
I need to find out.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
All right. That's cool. All right. I just wondered. All right. So thank you very much. And I know Diana, you're in. Okay, somebody put something in the chat. Let me see here. So Diana, have you traded before? Have you ever tried trading before?
No, I've not tried it. I've not paid much attention to it either. So I'm going to be one of those hard nuts to crack.
I got you. I understand you. I understand you quite well. I was a hard nut too. I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it when I was living in Lagos. I saw, come and learn how to trade forex on the side of buildings. And I saw the sign a lot and I ignored it. I ignored it. I didn't take it seriously. I didn't believe it's something I could do. And I didn't really understand how I could make money from it. So I kind of stayed away. And it wasn't until the lockdown of 2020 that brought us into the business side to market to people to come and get educated. And then I started to get my head around, Kamala, she's earned as much as $10,000 in a week using this. Yeah, right. And so she came in and she took the trading education very seriously. But I started taking it seriously last year, and I've made very good progress. I'll show you some of what I've been able to do. And I'm getting to I feel very confident. The most I've done in a day, live trading. So, let me see. I think my best short-term record is growing I think it's $133 to $1,400 in 2 weeks. All right, but I haven't done the Kamala $10,000 stuff yet. All right, but I'm getting there. All right, getting there. So a lot of people in the community are doing well. There are people who are earning. One gentleman that bought this technology, Phil, is his name. He lives in close to Germany, and he joined the safety trade. He bought the safety trade system that I'm showing you on the screen. He bought this last year, October, and then he went through the video, learned how to, didn't do trading. I never had traded before, and went through the video on how to use this safety trade on the screen. Okay, all these numbers and stuff and red and green stuff. He learned how to use that for a month. The second month, he practiced in a demo account. A demo account is a fake money account. It's not real. You do not have real money in it. But you can put it in trades and you can literally take trades and make profit, but you cannot take the money out. It's just, it's the money, the results are real. It's just the money is not. Okay. And then in December last year, he funded a live account. He put $2,500 in his live account. and he has now earned about $460,000. He was interviewed on Friday by the developer on the YouTube channel that the developer does to help people to learn how to use the system. And he's bought himself a Bentley. He's getting it on the 14th of this month, right? That he paid $80,000 for. So my point here is that this is a system that you could buy, learn how to use it, and then make money. All right, that's the process. You come in, get the education. I recommend that you do the affiliate program first, and then introduce friends and family to join. That way you can earn some money. You use that money, buy the technology, pay the monthly subscription for the education, and then later on you can make money from trading. Some people can afford to pay for it up front, go through the education, and then use it to make money. Not everybody's in that position. And even if you're in that position, it's just a smart thing to use other people's money to do this rather than using your own money. Okay, right? You could use $160, get registered, and then afterwards, you could literally be using the money you earn from the system to be able to, money you earn from us, from our company, right? Xtreamfx Global Academy. You can use that money to make any further payments to our company and to buy the technology. Joan is doing that. I've done that. Kamala's earned commissions here. Bridget, she's done the same thing. She bought the technology out of her commissions. Daryl, Jobina, many of us, we didn't have to go and find additional money to pay the $599, right? All right, so let's look at this on the screen. Now, today's Sunday, and on a Sunday, the market is open. So if we were to look at something like NAS 100, it's just going to start moving here shortly. Maybe it hasn't started, but you know, but BTC, USD, right, Bitcoin, US dollar, Ethereum, US dollar, all of that is being traded right now. If you look at the right of the screen down here where my mouse is, you'll soon see another dot pop up and starts moving up and down. These are called candles. That's the name given to them. So these red green things are called candles. And for those of us who are new to trading, that's just all you need to know. These are called candles, and the red goes down, the green goes up. So if the market is going in a downward direction, the candles are red. If the market is going in an upward direction, the candles are green. That's basically how that works. Now, to be able to make money from trading, you have to be able to buy at a certain point and sell at a certain point. So the brokers allow you to make money if the market is going from, let's say you were able to buy it down here and sell it up here, you can make money, right? So let's just have a conversation with one person. Anybody who wants to volunteer, you're new, you've never traded before, and you just like me to just explain to you how the system works. You don't mind unmuting yourself, and they will have just a Q&A, right? Just basic stuff. And if we could get through these basic things, then we could use the system. Who wants to unmute? Who wants to be my co-pilot? Is it going to be you, Timothy? Is it going to be Andrea? Is it going to be Diana? Right? Which one of you wants to unmute? And then we just talk about this technology, and let's see if a new person could really buy it and learn how to use it. Should I pick one of you guys? Don't want to pick on you, but maybe I have to, right? Andrea or Diana or Timothy, which one of you wants to unmute? I promise you, I won't bite. I promise you. And even if I could bite, I could bite you from all the way. All right, Andrea. All right, Andrea, you good?
Yes. Ready.
All right, great. Can you see that green? Can you see that green candle pushing up? Can you see that happening?
Yes, I'm seeing it.
All right, great. All right, great. So how the market works is this. How this whole thing works. This is what we need to learn to use it you bought the technology, let's say, and you're going to be given some instructions to download an app on your laptop. The name of this on the screen is called MetaTrader 4. So it's an application that you just simply go to one of these websites. So let's say you go into Hugo's Way. All right, so we'll just give you the link, hugosway.com. You can see it right here if you want to write it down. And then you just go there and click download MetaTrader 4. It's on the right at the top. And there's another one on Xtreamfx. You can just download the app. So once you have the app downloaded on your laptop, It's not going to look like mine yet. It's going to look a little different from mine, okay? And then you're going to set it up, right? In fact, let me just see if I could do this. The first time you download it, these 5 things at the bottom are not going to be there, all right? So these 5 things at the bottom, in fact, I think I could do it this way. Can I see template? All right. So this is how it's going to look, right? Normally, right? On MetaTrader 4, right? So this one, most of us don't use this one, right? Because it's not. What did I do? Let's get this out of my way. Where's that one? Okay, all right. I think I'm good now. So that one that I just showed you is how yours should look, right? But right now we're gonna go where am I? All right, 1 minute. Here we go. All right, good. All right, good. And this is a 5 minute. All right. So basically, once you've downloaded the app, then the next step after downloading the app is to get a broker account set up. So you're going to be guided on all, right? Even if you do not know what a broker account is, basically what it is an account that you can have money in. So when I started off mine, right, I started off, I'm going to find it here shortly. Here we go. I started off mine with $189. And when I checked, I've earned profits of over $1,000 in profits. Okay. Starting off with $189. And I started off this towards the end of April. All right. And I'm approaching where I've earned $2,000 in profits. And I'm getting to the point where I believe I'll do, $300, $400, $500 US per day. And then $1,000 per day gradually. Okay. So the system is an amazing one. So you buy, you download it, you go through the education, the basic stuff. And then if you learn how to do this, Andrea, you could use the technology. So let's see if you could, do you believe you could download the app from the website? Do you believe it's something you could just follow through, click download, put it on your laptop? Do you think it's something that you could do?
Good try.
Right. Okay. And the next step is that you're going to get some information on how to set this up on your laptop. Plus, somebody will come on Zoom with you and help you to set up your laptop so that it looks like this. So when you open the app, right, if you click on it down here, which where mine is, and you click on it and open it, it looks like this. All right, and you'll get help to do that. Okay. All right. Now, once you have done that, then you're going to practice. Now, what are you going to practice? You're going to practice identifying a trade and putting in a trade. And there are some basic steps to identifying a trade. For example, on the right of the screen, we're on what's called a 1 minute chart. So every 1 minute, these new things pop up, right? You saw them popping, right? First, when we started talking, this one was down here. You saw this other green one pop up. Good. You're seeing them pop up on the screen. Right. So let's look at identifying a trade. Let's look at identifying a trade. So let's say we were back here, right? Before that came up on the screen, right? We were back here before all of that came up on the screen. Let's say we were about right here. Let's say we're right here. We're right here. Okay. We're right here. Okay. Can you see this wavy green line turning red and turn back green? Can you see that?
Yes.
All right. So that's called a moving average. That's all we need to do. That's it. It's called a moving average. And then the next thing that we need to do is to identify that at some point, these candles were above or below, but in this case, it went above this line. Can you see that the candles went above this wavy line? Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's the first thing that we need to pick up in order to identify a trade. The second thing that we need to look at or look out for is when this red arrow pops up on the screen. Can you see this red arrow pointing down?
Yes.
All right. So that's the second thing. Now, the third thing that we need to wait on is before the red arrow popped up, right? But when the red arrow popped up, everything turned red. So that's great, all right? But once after the red arrow pops up, the next thing we need to wait on is for all of these 5 levels. There's 1 level here, 2 levels here, 3 levels here, 4 levels here, 5 levels here. We need for all of them to turn red at the edge of the screen. Are all of these red right now? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one.
Yeah.
Yes? Yes. So there are 3 things. 1, we saw that the candles was above this line. 2, we saw the red arrow, down arrow, pointing down.
Mhm.
And when it's pointing down, it means that the market's going to go in a downward direction. That's what it generally means. Okay? Now, as we move forward, we see that these candles started going sideways. You see one after the other, one after the other. There are a lot of them. All right, and then it shot back up. Now, when it shoots back up like this, generally a trader will say, wow, you know, it looks like it's going to go up. Let me try to make money going up. When it was coming down, if you try to make money going down and it turns back up, you lose money, which is why where a lot of traders get hurt. So with, you know, looking at this, it looks like it's going down, look like it's going down, you put in a trade and then it reverses and it goes back up. So that is a challenge. So what we need to know is it going to continue to go down or is it going to continue to go up? That's what we need to know in order to be able to put in a trade and make money. So the safety trade system, what we look for is that once everything here is red, this was red, the candles are above this line. The 4th thing we wait for is for the 4th level to turn green. We wait for that to happen. It didn't happen here, but it came close. All right, it didn't happen here, but it came close. All right, but we're waiting again, we're waiting again. Okay, everything turned red, 1 minute are passing, but here it turned green. Can you see a little green dot at the 4th level down here? Can you see that little green dot?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So what was happening here is that these candles started going up. So a lot of traders get tricked because when the red was going down, if you put in a trade telling the broker, okay, I believe the market is going to go down. If it continues to go down, you'll make money. But if the market reverses on you and goes up, you lose money. Are you still with me, Andrea? I don't want to make sure you're with me so far. Are you there, Andrea? Your line went back on mute. All right. Hopefully she's there.
Wait, I have a question.
Okay, I'm coming. I'll get back to questions. I just want to get through this little process here, and then we could do a Q&A. But Andrea, are you there?
Yeah. Yes, I'm here. It's just that somebody ring the phone, so it just went low.
Unmute. Okay, I understand. So can you see when this changed to green? Did you see when this changed to green right here?
Yes.
Right. So the things that we're looking for, 1, the candles was above this line here. Okay, you saw that, right? 2, the red down arrow popped up on the screen. We waited for everything here to turn red, which is all red, and then we wait for the 4th one to turn green. Now, what this tells us, because right now it looks like the candles are going up. Now, if we expect it to go up and we put in a trade, let's say we put in a trade here, somebody's unmuted. If you could, Kamala, if you just help me to mute people who are coming on the line so that they stay muted. Thank you. Could help me, Kamala. All right. So here's the thing, right? So what happens is that if we put in a trade here, I'm going to use this line right here, okay? Because it looks like the market's going up and the market reverses on us, we end up losing money. We would not have made money, which is one of the challenges that traders run into. So what we do in our business is that once we see everything here red on this screen, it's not going up, it's going to go back down. So it gives us what's called a safe trade, a trade that we can go ahead right now and put in. If the market was live at a time, this first line represents where if the market is up here and it comes back down, it's going to put us in a trade called a sell stop. And then right below that, we're going to put in what's called a profit line. So if the market turns and goes back through these 2 lines, we would have made money between right here and right here. Now, even though this looks small, guys, we could literally earn anywhere from something like $5 or $10 between here to here. But depending on the size of your account, you could increase the amount of money you can earn between here to here, which can be 100, 200, even $500, even $1,000. You can earn between right here to right here, okay, if you're correct. So let's go forward, Andrea, and see if the candles went through these two lines, right? You could see it came back down, came back below, right? It turned back, it came back above, it's here, and then eventually came down through these two lines, okay? So can we agree, Andrea, that this was a winning transaction because it did what we expected it to do, right? We were expecting it to come back down and go through these two lines. Did it do that?
Yes, all the lines are red at the end. Am I
Right.
correct?
See, yeah, correct. It went up. See, because if you look at it, the green was going up, then red coming down. Then it went back up again. Green went up, and then it came red. Then it was a green, and then the red. See, it went back down. It went through. So this is called a winning trade, right? And if we move on again, and we wait for everything to turn, it was all red. Wait for it to turn green. Okay, there's another one happened right here where the green was going up. This would have given us another opportunity to put in another trade down here. We put our first line there. We put our profit line just below it right here. And we wait to see it's going up. Looks like it's going up. But based on the safety trade system, it says it's not going up. It's going to come back down. So see, it went up and it came back down and it went through and came back down again. And it looks like it's going to do it again and give us another opportunity to do another one. See, so you could see the red coming down again to give us another chance to make money based on this, right? But we would not have put the trade as high as that. We would have put it like a little bit down here. But the bottom line is that we could see clearly that it's doing what we expect it to do. So rather than guessing, we have a system to tell us when to put in a trade and to be able to make money based on that. And that's what I've been doing. If you go to my history, you'll see the trades, making $4, $10. The highest I've done on a trade so far is I think $50 or $60 using this on a trade. But I could clearly see that I'm going to be able to double that soon and triple that soon as I continue to move ahead. So this is an amazing system. And there are people already earning thousands. There are a lot of people who have been using this now for the last 8 months, a year. Some of them are earning $5,000, $6,000 a day in 2 hours, right? Using the system, okay? Because this one trade right here that I'm showing you, some people use that one trade and make $800 or $700 in this one trade, okay? Based on the size of their account. So this is an amazing system. Now, how do you put in a trade? Very simple. Once you've identified, like right here, once you've identified that you want to put a trade in here, just right click here, click trading, click new order, and then you're going to click either a pending order, and you're going to click either a sell or a buy stop. Once you click, in this case, it would be a sell stop, and then you move these numbers around, we'll return on that, you hit this. So in simple terms, we went over that a while ago, and I'm just allowing this to show you how this whole thing works, right? This is such a beautiful system, man, right? So you see it's came down, came back up, right? It hasn't come through these two lines yet, right? But went up, came back down, went up, and our expectation is that it's going to push down and come through these two lines here and win another trade for us. So first, identifying, for example, that the candles were above, right? In this case, somewhere up here, right? Up here, where it was above the line, the red arrow came up to tell us that the market is going to go down. We wait until everything turns red, and we wait until the fourth one to turn green. Once that does happen, we put in a trade below this line, and we wait for it to come back, go back up and come back down and win the trade for us. Here's another example of it that took place earlier, right? It went back up, came back down, we won the trade here, and then I'm showing you another one happening live. Andrea, can you see now that this red candle has pushed down through the two lines? Can you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, right. So if you could simply go through those steps, go to the website, I told you, download this on your laptop, you pay for it, then somebody will help you to set this up on your laptop, and then you just practice with this, right? Click trading, click new order, practice putting trades, and you could literally make practice trade wins. And then once you're practicing up, you make money, which is what I've done. If you look at my history here, it will show you it's kind of long, so I'll be able to get to the bottom of this one. just allow me. But $189 what I started with. I lost $3 on this trade. Made $2 profit here, $10 profit here, $5 is my early beginning stages. And I think another $3 loss. And the two losses here are my error. The system is 99% correct. 99% correct. So I'm just sold out on this system. I'm so grateful for it because I'm able to I'm going to start trading here in an hour, 2 hours. I'm going to start trading NAS 100. It's a really wonderful asset to trade. NAS 100 is the top 100 stocks in the US. All right, so I'm going to be trading this here shortly instead of doing the BTC stuff, right? So I'm going to be trading that. But BTC USD and Ethereum USD and all of these others, you could trade these on a weekend. Saturday, especially Saturday mornings, Eastern time, this thing is hot like fire. BTC is like hot like fire on a Saturday morning. I'm not sure why it's so bubbly, but on Saturday mornings, this thing is moving so nice, right? Sunday evening, it's a little slow, so it took a while for this to come through here, but this is beautiful. I just showed this to you, and each of these canvases, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this took about 8 minutes, right? And you could have earned $100 or $200 between here to here in these 8 minutes, depending on your size of account, or maybe $10 or $5. It just depends on the size of your account, you know. So it's that simple to identify a trade. It's just to do this over and over again. You wait, it was above, it came below, all of these are red, you turn green, you put your order in, comes back down, you win. You did it again. And it did it right in front of all of us that are on the line. You saw when I just showed it to you when it came up here, and I told you, you could put a trade in there, this top line, this pink one, that's the way the trade would have activated. The second one is what they call a take profit. And it went through those two lines. It opened up this one and went through this one. It means that trade will have won. Okay, but Sunday evening is a little tricky to trade on a Sunday evening. A little bit tricky because the market is slow, and a lot of us do not like trading early in the evening when the market is just warming. Because what happens right now is that it's evening for us here in the US and the Caribbean, but it's morning in Japan. It's morning in Australia. So they're actively trading in the financial markets over there. And it's called an Asian session. So you could be home on a Sunday evening and trading the world's financial markets. Let me show you what I mean. You come over here and you right click symbols, right? Symbols. And the entire world's financial markets is available to you here. Here are the FX majors, so Australia, US dollar. You could trade Australia as money. You could trade Great British Pound. You could trade Japanese yen. You could see there, US dollar versus the Japanese yen. The investment banks in Japan are putting through Japanese yen transactions right now, and you and I can benefit from that. Then we can also be trading things like indices, like Japan's 225 companies. That asset is moving right now because that market is very active. You could trade NAS 100, that's the top 100 US dollar stocks, and technology stocks in the US. S&P 500, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and then the US 30. Some of us have heard about, you know, these indices. And then you have metals and energy. What about trading oil? You could literally trade UK oil, US oil right here from the laptop. We could buy and sell those assets. What about metals like gold? You could see it says gold right here, right? XAU USD says gold, right? You see it says silver here. You could trade those assets right now from your laptop. And then you could trade things like cryptocurrencies, which I just showed you, BTC, USD, and so forth. And then you have other things like the dollar, the futures, and all of that wonderful stuff. So what this has done, technology has given us the financial markets in our hands. Instead of us going through an investment bank, going through a firm, giving our money to somebody who is supposedly going to trade it for us, and running the risk of them hurting us by messing it up. Instead, we can learn how to use this simple technology. And as I just showed you, Andrea, you know, which we followed through on these steps, you know, you could learn how to do this. Right? I'm not saying it's going to be like after just 1 or 2 times, but once you've decided that you want to learn it and you do it enough times, you do it just like those of us are doing it right now. So those steps that I outlined, Angela, right? Do you believe that's something you could learn how to do over time?
Yes, it seems like over time it would be good.
Yeah.
I'd learn.
Yeah. It's not like a lot of things that we have to do. We just simply have to come, right? The candles are above this line. The red arrow is there. Wait for everything here to turn red. Then we wait for the fourth one to turn green. Once it does, we put in an order just below this line here. Okay. And then you saw what would have happened. Right? This went through. And then this one, where at the end, you saw this one. Yeah, you saw this one. Everything was red, right? Everything was red here. Then this turned green. You saw when you came on here, when you saw this green one came up here, and the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one. All right. And then it's formed this block of green bars here. Okay. And then once that happens, we know now that it's going to come back down. Okay. Based on how the system works. So we would have put in an order just below the line, and you saw that this went down and turned, and it went down. And it's now below the bottom line, and it's going down a little further. So this is just simply what it is. It's not high. Now, the shortcut to doing this, as I said, join us if you want to as an affiliate. Okay, you pay, using other people's money, OPM, other people's money. All right, you pay $168 out of your own pocket, but by introducing people to come and join us, the way someone introduced you today, then you could earn these commissions: $500 a month, $1,000 per month, $2,000, $5,000. Then you take some of that money and you buy the technology, because the technology is you're gonna have to pay $599 for it. Okay, $599 plus you need to pay either $99 a month or one of those monthly subscriptions to get access to classes, to videos, to learn the basics, so that you have the basics of what is a PIP, what is a lot size, what is a broker account, how to set those things up, and you have classes you could go to and ask questions. And then the $599 allows you to set up your laptop like this, so that you could be doing the trades the way I just showed Andrea, right? How to do this. So and once you've done it a few times, you've done it enough times, and you're winning the trades, you realize what it is. You'll be able to put some money in your live account. You could put $200 like I did, and then you can start multiplying your money, right? You could see that it's going down further as we spoke about, right, Andrea? You could see that. So I'm not any big time trader. It's just a system. If I didn't have the system to say red, 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 green, red, red, when this went up here, I wouldn't be sure that it's going to turn back around. Because how would I know it's going to turn back around? The only way I know that is because the system gives me the information that this is not going to go up, it's going to come back down. And it tells me when I had to wait for all of this to turn. First, we saw when we joined here, everything was red. The only thing that was green was this one at the bottom here, when we just started with Andrea, Joan, and us. And then we saw the green one pop up. We saw the next one pop up. We saw this come up here. You guys saw me explain the system. I put in my line here. All right, my first line here. I'm gonna put my second one there. And I said, if it comes back up and goes down through these two lines, I would have made money, right? Because it would not have gone up. It would have come back down. And you saw that happen. And it's still pushing down a bit. It's probably going to reverse and do what it's doing. But the system is what gives us this information. And anybody can learn how to use this. Thank you, Andrea, for being my co-pilot. The gentleman that wanted to ask me a question, let's put some hand claps in the chat, some hearts, some fires for Andrea in the chat, right? Come on, man. Let me go ahead and open my chat and put some stuff in here for you, Andrea, because I really appreciate that, right? Really appreciate that, man, right? Really appreciate that. All right. So thank you very much. All right. All right. Any questions from anyone? All right. So Kobe.
Questions in there.
Yeah, I'm going to read Kobe's questions here. So can you show the system on a Forex pair? Or I don't share crypto. Yes, I can. Oh, let me show you this. Man, this part is so important, so powerful. All right. Sorry about that. It didn't show us this. This is the scanner, right? Now here's this. The scanner sends us messages on over 200 different symbols. Okay. And Kobe was asking me, does it show Forex pairs? So let's look at Australian dollar CHF, right? Or we could look, not Ethereum, but we could look at GBP CHF. We could look at AUD CHF. Which one of those currency pairs you prefer for me to look at? Kobe. AUD CHF.
Yeah, AUD CHF is fine.
All right, so let's look at AUD CHF. So I'll come over here. I'm going to look for AUD CHF. It's right here. I'm going to put one on my 5 minute. I'm going to put one on my 1 minute chart. Okay. So this one is on the 1 minute chart. And then this one is on my 5-minute chart, right? Now let's look at what the scanner just told me. The scanner says on AUD this was earlier because this is not new anymore, right? The red arrows even gone. Once these red arrows and green arrows are here, this index down here tells us what's happening, right? So once the red arrow and green arrow is moving up and down like this, it's under 5 minutes. If it's like this, it's older than 5 minutes. New means it just popped on the screen, okay? So this one, AUD-CHF, which we're looking at, is longer than 5 minutes. And then there's another one down here, GBP-CHF, which is under 5 minutes. We're looking at AUD-CHF. So what had happened is that a few minutes ago, right, each minute, okay, this is what was going on. The market opened up here, okay? You know what this is, right, Kobe? Market gap, right?
Yeah, market gap.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is in the Friday evening to Sunday evening, right? So there's some sort selling off or something behind the scenes. But anyway, the market opened down here in official time, and it started buying up, right? Is that correct, Kobe? Market is buying up.
Yeah, it's filling the gap. Yep.
Right. All right. So it's filling the gap. Now, the belief is that it's going to come from down here to up here. Okay. And if it does that, it makes some money if you take a buy. But if it turns back on you, you'd have lost money. Right, Kobe?
Sure.
Am I right?
Correct.
All right. So the scanner sent us a message on AUD-CHF to say, do not do a buy right now. If you're on a 1 minute time frame, do a sell. That's what it said. All right. The red means sell, the green means buy. So I would have come in here with the information I got, red, 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 green, red, red. This is when the system would have sent me the email. And it would have said safety trade alert on my laptop, right? It would have said safety trade alert, and I would have been able to come and look, and I would have seen AUD-CHF with the red arrow there, showing down. And
safety trade alert.
Here it did it again.
Safety trade alert.
So AUD-CHF 1 minute sell stop, another one on AUD-CHF, right? So 1 minute sell stop is another one happening. But let's look at the first one. So the first one was when the message came out earlier, it was here. So what I would have done if I was tracking this, and if you're tracking the Kobe, is that I put in my entry point here. So the market right now, this red candle is above this line, right? And that would have meant the price is above this line, right, Kobe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm gonna put in my take profit. Let's say we generally go for 2 to 3 pips, 1, 2, 3 pips. All right, so let's say from here to here is 2 pips, okay? And if I earn $5 per pip, how much would I earn, Kobe? If I earn $5 per pip, how much would I earn?
$10 or $15. Just depends.
Right, $10, right, correct, right? And the more I increase something to earn $10 per pip, $20 per pip, or $100 per pip, it just depends on my account, right? And if you do not know what a pip is, don't worry about it. You're gonna learn what that is. So don't let your head hurt you if you don't know what pip is. All right, so let's go and see what happens, because it looks like the market is gonna go up to close the gap, but let's look and see what happens. Because if we put in a buy to go up and it reverses on us, what would have happened? You would have lost money. But the system, Kobe, told me that don't do a buy. What did the system tell me to do? Do you remember? It told me to take a sell. Would I have one that sell?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. And then the system just sent another message again to give me another one on the same pair, right afterwards. Okay. See, because the market went down and then it pushed back up immediately. You could see that it went down, pushed back up, came back up above this line, and then gave another opportunity where you see it turned red here. You could see this went back to red, green, 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 red, 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 and then it turned back to green again. And when it turned back to green again, the system is giving us another opportunity to put in a second trade. So if it comes up and it comes back down again, we would have made more money on that trade. Okay. And then that's not just AUD-CHF. Okay. All right. See, it's starting to push back down again. And let's see if it does push back down. Each of these is a 1 minute. And there's some other things you learn with, doing the reason why we have the 5-minute chart on the left and 1 minute on the right. You're going to learn how to analyze all of it. But this is just an introduction to the system and to our community. So the whole idea here is for you people to come and join us either as affiliates. You pay $168, $399 to get in. Some people can afford the technology right off the bat. If you have that type of money, go ahead and buy the technology, learn how to use it, and stay at home and make your money. So right now, Kobe, I'd right click trade, I right click in this box. I was gonna put that order and right click in this box for trading, and then I go to new order. I go to new order here, and then this is the spread, but I don't like these wide spreads. And the reason why this red line is so far from this blue line is because the market just opened. After the market heats up and there's more activity in the market, this red line and blue line will be much closer, right? And then you could simply come, put pending order, click sell stop, learn how to put this in. You click place, boom, your order is in. You put in your profit, and then you put in your stop loss. You end up putting your stop loss somewhere a little bit up here, and boom, you can make money. If it keeps going up, you don't lose anything because it has to come back down for you to activate the trade. It's the only way you can lose if it comes down, activates, and turns back right away, which it can do, but most times it's going to come down and push through these two lines. Okay, if you try to go for a big amount of profit, it may not come all the way down to your profit line. If you're trying to get it from here, from up here down here, but that's kind of being a little greedy. So instead, it's best to just go for a small move and increase your lot size. So that way, okay, even if I get these 2 pips and I earn $10 a pip, that's $20. If I earn $200 a pip, that's $400. But to earn $200 a pip, you have to have a very big account. Okay? All right? But don't worry about these pips right now. Is that helpful, Kobe?
Yeah, it was.
All right, cool. Any questions from anyone else? Anyone else with any questions? Anyone else? Thank you, Kobe, for participating.